everybody. Welcome to Sunrise Yoga. My name is Erin and I am a yoga instructor at the YMCA. Today we are going to be doing a Vinyasa flow, which would be equivalent to the yoga in motion class that is offered at the Y. So feel free to take it at your own level. If at any point you want to come down into child's pose, feel free to do so. If you have any parts of your body that you're caring for today, make sure that you take that into consideration when moving through some of these poses. Let's get started. We're going to begin our practice this morning in extended child's pose. Sitting the hips back, knees slightly apart, toes together, reach the fingertips long. Taking the head down to the mat and shifting your hips from side to side. And walking our fingertips to the left, you're going to place your right palm over your left. Nice big stretch through the right side of the body. And take it to center. And walk it to the right, placing the left palm. And back to center. Inhale up to a tabletop position, taking a moment to stack those joints so you have shoulder over wrist, hips over knees. And just take some lateral movement, side to side. Inhale, shifting back. Exhale, finding that kneeling plank. Inhale, shifting back. And kneeling plank. And shift the hips back. One more time. Inhale, finding that tabletop position. We're going to raise our right arm and extend our left leg. The toes can be resting on the mat, or you can reach long. Really extend long, waking up the core, engage. For 3 and 2. And lower down. Exhale, hips back. Inhale, take it to a kneeling plank. Exhale, shift the hips back. Inhale, take it to that kneeling plank. And exhale, shift the hips back. Inhale, up to that tabletop position. Extending the right leg long, left arm, and raise that heel up. Nice straight line from fingertips to heel. Really extend, engage, like you're being pulled in opposite directions. Reach. And lower down. Exhale, child's pose. Inhale, coming to extended plank. Exhale, child's pose. Extended plank. And shifting back, downward facing dog. Taking a moment to pedal out your feet, walking your dog. And extending long, heels reaching towards the back of the mat. Taking your head to your biceps or on either side of your ears. And slowly walk your feet to your hands, finding that ragdoll pose. Letting gravity just kind of pull everything along. You can sway from side to side. And release the hands soften the knee, rolling up into that standing position, finding mountain pose. Extending the fingertips along, drawing the shoulder blades back together. So think about the shoulders being drawn back together, feet are together. And from the top of our mat, we're going to inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back into that plank position. Option to take a kneeling plank. And you're going to lower down chaturanga. Halfway into up dog or all the way down into cobra. And from that position, shifting back, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step your right foot, then your left foot. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Take a little back bend. And hands through heart center. Seal in mountain pose. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back into plank, chaturanga. Pushing into that up dog or cobra. Downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step the left, then the right. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Sweep the arms up, take that back bend. Heart center. Mountain pose. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant those hands, step back into plank, chaturanga, up dog, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step right, then left. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Sweep the arms up, holding in chair pose. Finding our first chair pose this morning. Really think about sitting the hips back. Knees do not go past the toes. Nice straight spine. So if you're like this, or if you're like this, adjust that tailbone to nice neutral spine. Biceps by your ears, drawing the shoulders back. And forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands, step back into plank. Hold that plank for just a minute. Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Right toes high. We're going to pull the knee to nose, rounding out the shoulders. Right toes high. We're going to pull that knee all the way in as far as you can, placing it gently between the hands, finding your crescent lunge. Always the option to take that lunge with your knee down. Holding our crescent lunge. Exhale, fold. And step back into plank, finding that downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step left, then right. Inhale, chair pose. Hold that chair. I'm going to switch sides. You stay where you're at. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Plant those hands, step back into plank, chaturanga. Downward dog. Left toes high. Knee to nose, round out the shoulder, pull that belly button through the spine. Inhale. Exhale, pull it in all the way through, plant that foot, extend that back leg long, pull it up, crescent lunge. Hold it here for 2 breaths. And exhale, down, step back into plank, and downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, let's hop to the top of our mat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse swan dive, up. Take a back bend. Inhale, center. Exhale, pull the hands through. Finding mountain pose. So from the top of your mat, you're going to step that right foot back into warrior one. So all 4 corners of the foot are planted on the mat. So if your foot has rolled forward or has rolled the other way, make that adjustment so the entire foot is on the mat. Front leg is bent, hips are squared to the wall. And we are going to exalt our warrior. Making that steeple grip, pointer fingers together. Reach, draw that line across the ceiling. And inhale, come to center. Exhale, open it up towards the long edge of your mat, warrior two. Adjusting your stance as needed. Hips face the side, knees still over the ankle, shoulders down and back. Gaze past the fingertips. Reach long, reverse. And taking it to that side angle or extended side angle. So elbow stays in line with the knee. So you get lower by sinking through the hips, not by reaching. See the difference? Open it back up to warrior two. Cartwheel our hands down to the mat. Take it back to plank, optional vinyasa flow here. You can skip that and meet us right in down dog if you'd like. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, let's hop to the top of our mat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And take that back bend. Pull it through. Finding heart center. Mountain pose. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, set it back into warrior one. Left leg back. Right leg bent. Biceps by your ears, draw the shoulder blades down. And finding that steeple grip. Sending the hips forward. Exalt that warrior. Reaching long and drawing the fingertips back. Keeping that head between your arms. Inhale, center. Exhale, open it up to warrior two. Reaching forward. Reverse that warrior. Finding that nice, deep stretch, I guess is the word I'm looking for. And take it to side angle or extended side angle. Holding these poses for a few breaths. Nice, strong activation right through the thigh, hamstring. Warrior two. Cartwheel the hands down to the mat, step back to plank, take that optional flow. Downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, hop or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up overhead. Mountain pose. All right, we're gonna flow through that again on each side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, step the right foot back into warrior one. Planting that foot, we're gonna sweep the arms behind us, interlace the fingers, open the heart, Taking that shoulder down to the knee for humble warrior. Nice and strong through that leg. And engage that core. Pull it up. Release the arms. Open it up. Warrior two. Reach. Reverse our warrior. Beautiful. Nice long, long stretch through here. And taking it to that side angle. Option to rest that forearm lightly on that leg. Reaching long. Warrior two. Cartwheel the hands down to the mat. Chaturanga. Option to just meet us in down dog here. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, hop or float to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Take that back bend. Inhale, center. Mountain pose. Other side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, warrior one. Reaching the arms back behind. Pull the shoulder blades back. And lower that chest down to the thigh. Humble our warrior on the left, right side. Nice deep breaths in through the nose. And release. Pulling it back into warrior one. Open it to warrior two. Reach long. Reverse our warrior. Taking extended side angle. Warrior two. And down to the mat. Optional vinyasa here, our last one. Downward facing dog. And coming to our knees, sitting it back, finding child's pose. Inhale, finding our downward facing dog on the exhale. Look forward, step to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Woo. And child or mountain pose. All right, our standing balance today is going to be dancer. So you're going to start by bending this leg, and you're going to reach back, holding on to that foot, grounding this base leg in, taking that left arm out, finding your balance, ground that foot into the floor, engage that core, find a focal point, and then kick that foot into that hand, creating that bow shape. And as you find that resistance, go ahead, let your body come forward. If you fall out of it, like I just did, this is actually a little bit easier sometimes off the mat. Use that breath and release. Woo, bring it down. Beautiful. Sweeping the arms up. Taking that left arm down, right arm high. Kick that left leg up. Go ahead, grab the inside arch of that foot or that ankle and kick. Create that tension, create that resistance between your foot and your hand. Breathe. And release. Whew. Beautiful. Mountain pose. Coming down to our mat. We are going to come into our boat pose. So you're going to reach your arms long, draw the shoulder blades back together, holding it here. An option to open it into a side twist. Holding it. And center. Option to open it the other way. Feel free if you'd like to take those hands and lay them or set them softly behind you. And center. And you're going to extend down into canoe. And lower down. Bending our feet. Coming into bridge pose. Inhale. Take those hips up. So you have a nice diagonal line from your knees down to your shoulders. Think about that grapefruit between your chin and chest. Shoulders are nice and open on the mat. Hold it here. Think about releasing the glutes, using the core. Right here. And lower down. Hug the knees into the chest and take a rock side to side. And lower the feet down. Inhale, taking that bridge, rolling the shoulders underneath you into a chest expansion here. Release the glutes. Try not to cut off that airway, keeping that chin away from your chest. And release it down, pulling your knees into your chest and taking a nice rock. And lower your feet back to the mat. Option to take that bridge again with that chest expansion, or if full wheel is in your practice, you can do full wheel at this point by taking your hands just like this, placing them back beside your ears, feet pressed into the ground, lift that belly button up to the sky, pushing your head off the ground. And slowly come out of it. Beautiful. Grab those knees into your chest. Rock side to side. Finding that tabletop position. Arms to a T. We're going to drop our knees to the left. Turn our gaze to the right. And back to center. Drop the knees to the right. Turn the gaze to the left. I'm actually surprised I held bridge pose or full wheel that long. That's not typically my strong suit. And back. Take those legs straight up against the wall. Just hold them here for a minute, letting that blood recirculate. You can point and flex your feet. And go ahead, hug those knees into your chest. Roll into one side. We're going to come back to a seated position. Taking our legs straight out in front of us. Arms up overhead, drop the shoulders back, reach forward into that seated forward fold. Holding it here for several breaths. Inhale, reach long. Open it up into that seated straddle position. Shifting those hips forward just a little bit, and then taking a gentle hinge. Drawing those shoulder blades together so you're not hunched over like this. So the fold comes from the hips, not from the shoulders. You should feel nice stretch right in here. Oh, not sure what happened to the music here, but inhale, come up. Pulling those legs into cobbler's pose. Soles of your feet together. Maybe taking a moment to stretch that neck. Both directions. Taking your ear to your shoulder. Center. Beautiful. Bringing the knees together. We're going to lower back down to our mat. Pulling the knees into our chest. Hugging one knee to our chest. Open it up to the side. And center. And other leg. And open it up. And center. And taking both legs, finding your happy baby. Taking a moment in that happy baby to just rock back and forth. Go ahead, take your body long, reaching into that full body stretch, wall to wall, and then coming into your final relaxation. So in final relaxation this morning, I'm just going to guide you through a gentle meditation. So feel free to dim the lights in the room that you're in. Lie down on your mat. Let your toes fall open. You can lie in Shavasana, corpse pose. You could do side lying pose, or you could lie on your belly. Whatever is most comfortable for you. Take a moment to just let that breath return back to normal. Think about your muscles in your forehead relaxing, your jaw relaxing, through your shoulders, through your arms, through your belly. Hips are melting into the mat. Knees are dropped open, toes are dropped open. Imagine you're floating in a beautiful body of water. Our body runs on electricity. And the electricity that runs through our body is sometimes so positively charged that in order to ground it, we have to find negative charge to neutralize. You can do that by stepping into a body of water, feeling the grass beneath your feet, cupping a snowball in your hands, letting dirt or sand run through your fingers. Taking a moment each and every day to allow nature to heal that negative energy with its negative energy, to help uplift our moods, find the positive things in life, find joy in each moment. When you are ready to move on with your morning, bring some awareness back to your physical body. Fingers and toes, wrists and ankles, pulling your knees into your chest and gently rocking side to side. Eventually coming to one side and taking a moment to let your eyelids flutter open and gain some visual awareness. Slowly coming up to a seated position with legs crossed and hands at heart center. Thank you so much for joining me in this practice today. It truly is an honor and a privilege to be able to guide you through this practice. Take care, be healthy, and be kind to yourself and one another. Bowing forward and close. Namaste. Have a beautiful week. We will see you soon.